make a win, oh, today. You win, you win, you win. You win, you win, you win. For Biafra. Raffle in Finland. In exile. Raffle Biafra Republic Government in exile present a fantastic raffle game. Biafra Freedom Raffle BFR is a raffle sales in support of Biafra Freedom, which will be drawn and prizes given at the declaration of the independent states of Biafra in Finland between November 29 to December 10, 2024. BFR is for everyone amazing. Raffle prize is $20. Total winning prize $10,000. First prize $5,000. Second prize $3,000. Third prize $2,000. For more information and to participate, click https://www.biafrarepublicgov.org/raffle. BFR is for 2 months only. Hurry up and buy raffle sales for Biafra Freedom today. Buy for your children and grandchildren. Buy for your relatives, friends. Do your part now, because when we give all our needed support, God crowns us with Biafra we long for. Good luck and happy win. Raffle. Every day, we need a friend not to walk in Kabiama. Say make a window to them. You win, you win, you win. You win, you win.
Welcome, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom. I appreciate you. Like and share this program to all platforms. Share to family and friends. Fellow Biafrans, we bring you information on things that are happening in Nigeria. This is Biafra Exodus Hard Talk TV, a platform where we speak the truth and tell you things that have to do with the restoration of the independent state of Biafra. And today, I am going to share with you a very important video.
One more time. Emmanuel Nature can join this protest. Say aye. Emmanuel Nature can join this protest. Say aye. If you want us to join this protest, say aye. If you don't want us to join this protest, say aye. The eyes have it. Ebido ekwuego n'anya nwa chọrọ ka eme nke a ka eme nke ọzọ. Ebe isi ma dị otu a ka eze ka otu ya ga-adịzi. So, bikonu, I am of the opinion that we have our demands listed out and we shall engage the government. Am I communicating? To make sure that, number one, all Igbo youths unduly kept in detention across the facilities in this country are immediately released. Am I communicating? Including Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Number two, we the Igbo youths, we respectfully appeal for an audience with His Excellency, the President of this country. Am I communicating? Because we acknowledge the efforts of this government to ensure a better society, but the channel at which they are projecting it and propagating it doesn't let it get to us.
Not Igbos. But today we have come here in Enugu, the headquarters of the Southeast, to say that we are not going to participate in this protest. The reason is that since after the Civil War, the Igbo people have been agitating and protesting against marginalization of the Igbo people. And nobody, no region in Nigeria has joined us in this agitation. And now, if you are well informed about happenings in Nigeria, anytime there is protest, it is the Igbo man property that will be destroyed in Lagos, Abuja, Kanu, and everywhere. So we are saying no, we are not going to participate in this protest. And we're also using the opportunity to send a signal to our governors, our senators, our House of Rep members, National Assembly members, House of Assembly and local government chairmen, to tell them that the president is doing well, but they have failed to implement some of the projects and programs of the federal government. For instance, recently the president sent a trailer load of relief materials and funds to all the state governors, to all the senators, to caution the effect of the current economic situation. And we have not felt it. The Igbo youth have not felt it. We have more than 5,000 Igbo youth here. We are not happy with the system.
If you look at the issue of the issue of labor, they have resolved their own. They have agreed on minimum wage of 70,000 naira. That's what the labor wanted. I have agreed. That's a mutual agreement. Let the Nigerian youth from east, west, north, and south, and other stakeholders sit down to engage with government. Engage with government in such a way that government will look at the problems that are plaguing the people from the east, west, and south and resolve them. In the southeast here, not only south, in the Igbo nation, we protested in an extreme way that led to the Nigerian Biafra war in 1967. What did we get out of it? At the end, the Igbo land have been marginalized, kept in tatters to date, if not because of our God-given strength and the capacities. We would have been gone extinct by now. So many negotiations, so many protests have happened. In fact, Igbos we have been protesting since 1967 to date. Every Monday we Igbos are protesting. Do we need more? When two brothers quarreled in the north, when the church is in the north, they go and burn down Igbo property that do not have no business to do with the protest or disagreement.
Now, the Igbos have received serious bashing in Nigeria.
Just look at me, sir.
In terms of marginalization. This is a country that has survived going to 50 years after the Civil War, and people were given £20 no matter how much you had in the bank, and they survived with that £20 and are still standing. These were people that were promised rehabilitation, reconciliation, reconstruction, and all those were practicing the breach. 50 years after, we are still fighting in the parliament for a Southeast Commission to do those three things that were promised after the Civil War in 1970. This is a people who, in the last election, showed that they have the population to vote in a president for Nigeria. Now, recently, the gentleman who was championing Oduduwa Republic and was incarcerated in a neighboring country has been released and is free and is traveled abroad. Now, Nnamdi Kanu, who was also championing the creation of Biafra, has been kidnapped, incarcerated, even after the courts have said that he has no case to answer. The Igbo see it as further telling them that they are second-class citizens in their own country, and there is a different treatment for them as compared to others. These same Igbos made their own contributions, which in no way you can say is inferior to the contribution of any other part of Nigeria for the independence of our country. These are people who are they are lucky that God created them with the spirit of enterprise. And you have seen what I've done with their £20. Go around Nigeria and tell me how many cities you will see that are as well developed as, even let's take the state capitals. Not to talk about going to the hinterland in Igbo land and see the mansions that enterprise has created. So the country has refused to use these people for the growth of the country's economy. If they allowed the Igbos to thrive and to influence others positively, rather than hounding them wherever they are, I think the country would have developed faster and better. Igbos created Lagos, Igbos created Abuja, Igbos created Kaduna, Kano, most of the country, Port Harcourt. And when you have such people, it is the country to use, for the country to use them to the country's advantage and not to continue to suppress them. So we feel very, very unhappy in the Nigerian state. But what we promise Nigerians is that we're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. We'll be here until we reap the full benefits of our contribution in building this nation. It is either a magnanimous, the tribalized leader gives us what is our due, or by the grace of God, when we get there, well, if the current mantra is the only way people can get their due in Nigeria, when it is our turn, we see whether we produce an Igbo leader that will also follow that mantra and give the Igbos what they deserve in Nigeria. But we are not begging for pittance. We are not begging for something that we don't deserve. We are not begging that what belongs to anybody should be given to us. No, give us the freedom to be equal partners with every member of this nation. Allow us to grow and thrive freely in our own country, and allow us to occupy positions that are valuable to every citizen of this country to occupy. So in a nutshell, we're asking for equity. We're asking for fairness. We're asking for justice in Nigeria. That's all. Nothing more than that. As long as we have these three, equity, fairness, justice, an Igbo man will thrive even in Iceland.
The Texas Liaison USA is welcoming our Obataobi, His Excellency Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, to the United States of America, USA, for a town hall meeting. Therefore, we're inviting all wonderful people of Biafra, friends of Biafrans, well-wishers, and all lovers of freedom to this great event. Yeehaw! We move!
Mami,